This is my Francis Chan discussion post video. I have some ideas written down here, so I'm just going to be reading from that. To kind of summarize it, I wrote Chan emphasizes the importance of genuine faith and active engagement in our communities, calling us for a deeper, more authentic relationship with God and with Christ. He argues that what we truly need in today's world is not just more information about faith, but a transformation of the heart. It's not learning more, it's not just reading the word and learning about it, but also being changed by what we read. I have a quote in here talking about that in a minute, but answering one of the first questions, talking about Isaiah 55, 8 through 9. The verse says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts." God's thoughts are so much greater than ours, and we should not question his plans, what he has for us because of this. So it's basically saying that God's thoughts are so much higher than ours. His ways are so much higher than ours that we shouldn't question what God is doing, right? He knows so much more than us. It says that it's higher as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways. Chan basically spends the whole video talking about this, that our ways are so much different than God's, and we should just fully trust in God's plans over our own ways. Chan also says we have to get back to what the Bible actually says, and he's urging us to focus on the core message of love, sacrifice, and service found in the scripture, the main message of the Bible, what it actually says, not adding on to it. This call to action is particularly relevant in a time when many feel disconnected from their faith. He encourages us to live out our beliefs in tangible ways, emphasizing that our faith should be evident in our actions and relationships. By doing so, we can truly impact those around us and embody the love Christ showed to us. So, not adding on to the Bible, not adding on extra stuff, but just doing what it truly says, just the core message of the love of God, the love of Jesus, the sacrifice of Jesus, and showing those in our daily life. One of the other questions is talking about Ecclesiastes 5, 1 and 2. Says, "Guard your steps when you go to the house of God. Go near to listen rather than do, rather than to offer sacrifices of fools who do not know what they do wrong. Do not be quick with your mouth. Do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God in heaven. God is in heaven and you are on earth. Let your words be few. To be humble before God with an attitude of knowing, Isaiah 55, 8 and 9, knowing that God's thoughts are so much higher than yours. So be slow to talk to God, right? Just follow his ways. Be slow to talk to him, right? Be just like kind of listen, kind of take in what he's telling us. Knowing that God's thoughts are so much greater than ours, and what we know is nothing compared to what God knows. Again, his thoughts are in heaven compared to us on earth. They're so much farther. Just be slow, be humble before God. And that's it.